Hey, this is David from Team 8. I'm here to introduce my Nordic Rapture deck. You know, I like my stuff original and craptastic. Here we go. We're going to start out with 3 Vanitas. I think it's a great card. It's really great for the Chaos mix because of the dumping abilities it has. So you're able to dump either the Goldfax you have here, which is the light, or another Vanitas, which is dark, feed into a Chaos Sorcerer or BLS, which we'll go over later. Plus, 4-star tuner. Great stuff. Goldfax, 3 times. Basic tuner. Has the most bland ability I've ever seen on a tuner, but he's got one. Special summon when you have no monsters and your opponent has a synchro monster, because 1600, that's going to be running over some stuff. They can't stop that.
It's a great tuner. If you take out the tuner part.
Alright, next we've got the White Goat, Tangrisnir. Because we like the word it's a confusing name. I don't know why it's called that. It is. Tangrisnir, White Goat. When it's destroyed by battle, you get 2 3-star tokens. He's basically made to die. We have suicidal soldiers in our army here. I shouldn't have said that. But these guys end up making Thor. That's awful. Other members of Team 8, I don't agree with their views. Tangrisnir makes tokens, makes Thor, makes Odin. Woo! Sangnjosta. This guy is the one that pops out from my hand whenever you kill something, which happens a lot, unfortunately. Special summon when he's in defense mode. You can switch him to attack mode to summon a Nordic Beast from your deck in defense mode. Great for summoning a White Goat, or if you want to summon your tuner Goldfax and go in for 7 free, basically. Good stuff. Next, hamsters. Yes, hamsters.
Just 2?
Just 2 hamsters. Viable targets, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off of the goats. And then we have 2 Rykos.
Is 2 a good number?
Yes, 2 is a very good number. It's also the only even prime number. It's
Okay.
very unique.
And there's your math lesson for the day.
Absolutely. So, we have our hamsters here. When they're flipped, they can special summon a level 3 or lower beast in face-down defense mode. So, basically, any of the
Rykos.
goats or Ryko. Which Ryko, I'm sure opponents love that when you just show them, oh, here's the Ryko. Here, right here. Yeah. It's right there. Have fun. So, 2 hamsters. 3 I found usually ends up clogging because for some reason 2 of them always like to stick together. It's bad. 2 Rykos. Not going with 3, because
3 is a bad number.
3 is a bad number, and 2 is a good number, and I'm not made of money, so I have 2 Rykos.
That was tight.
Effect Veiler is the little light dose that helps out with the chaos aspect of it, and plus, you know, they drop a BLS, and they're like, I want to remove whatever monster you have out. No, forget it. My Nordic monsters need to be run over and killed. You can't remove them. It's not cool. It ruins the whole thing. 2 Veilers. 1 Sandgan, it grabs everything but Goldfax and the Chaos monsters. Yeah, that's it. It can grab practically anything. I love that. It's fantastic. BLS, my favorite card from way back in Invasion of Chaos. Almost very, very broken. Not the most broken, but still amazing. Helps out with the Chaos aspect of it a whole lot, obviously. He's an envoy at the beginning. He's Chaos. Chaos Sorcerer, I run 1 right now. Not a big fan of 2. It ends up clogging up the decks to me. Considering my number of light monsters is just Goldfax, Ryko, Veiler. That is a lot of monsters, but sometimes it ends up clogged. Plus, you have this in your hand, it could be dead. 2 was just too much at the time. Maybe it'll change later.
So 2 is a bad number?
2 is a bad number in the case of Chaos Sorcerer,
Okay.
but we have 2 Chaos Monsters.
Oh,
So that works out.
okay.
We gotta keep it sequenced together here. We gotta go. 2 times MST. 3 times, for some reason, the same deal as the hamster, clogs up. I'll draw 2 MST and a Heavy Storm, and I'll be like, what the crap is this? Can I mulligan? No, I have other members interrupting me, people. I'm sorry. This video is going to get scrapped probably with my luck. But anyways, 2 Lance. Lance is wonderful for when you have your gods out and somebody decides to Dark Hole and you just ran out of tuners. You cry on the inside. And then you flip over your Lance and oh no, your Odin is now down to 3,200 attack.
Yeah,
Cry
boo-hoo-hoo.
Book of Moon, quintessential in my opinion. I used to always run 3 when you could run 3. Still run 1 when I can run 1. Burial from a Different Dimension. Wonderful grabs the tuners back. You've killed my Odin 3 times. I've lost all my vanities. Great. I'm just going to grab him back and put him back in. You got to kill it 3 more times. Have fun.
Yeah.
Monster Reborn, staple. If I have to explain that, then go watch some other videos. Dark Hole, staple. Heavy Storm. I like Heavy Storm. Back row destruction. Keep stuff safe. When I have to summon my big monsters, I cry because there's a chance that Solemn Warning or Solemn Judgment is sitting on the back row. They're going to make me cry. I put 3 monsters into that thing and then it's gone. Gleipnir, the Fetters of Fenrir. And I have a pretty one from another member of Team 8 that I would like to thank very much. It's very nice.
You're welcome.
What it is, adds 1 Nordic monster from your deck to the hand. This is wonderful if we want to go back here and look at the Black Goat. When a monster is destroyed by battle, he can be special summoned from your hand. So when your opponent declares an attack, you can activate Gleipnir, add it to your hand, your monster is destroyed, you can then special summon him.
MST bait.
You have to chain it to the attack.
Yes, you have to chain to the attack. You can't go damage step hacks. That's messed up. And as another member mentioned, MST bait in a format with Heavy Storm and 3 times MST. You set
Pretty
2
good.
of these, they go there heavy, 2 monsters to your hand. Warnings times 2. Generic protection against big boy monsters that can beat the crap out of me. Because it takes a lot for me to build up, so I want to be able to stop threats that could possibly shorten that hastening. Call of the Haunted. Again, I personally think it's a staple. Kind of meh. Some people might not agree with it in a format with 3 MST and a Heavy Storm.
But hey,
I
you
like
get to
it
use
just-
2.
Brings back a Vanadis. Use Vanadis' effect to dump. Bring back a Sangan. It's nice. It's good. Solemn Judgment. This is my get out of jail free card, except get out of jail free means giving up half your life, but still decent. It's effectively free. Torrential Tribute. Yes, you know you love this card. I know you all saw that and you all loved it, but you're going to have to wait. Torrential Tribute, another get out of jail free card, basically. I know normally I swarm the field with monsters, but if worse comes to worse, I need this. Because sometimes you run out of steam. This helps you get back steam. Starlight Road, except it's Mario. I would rename this a Rainbow Road card if I could, but I don't think they would let me change the font and let it still be legal.
I don't think
You
so.
have a lot of monsters out on the field. In addition to the fact you've got like Heavy Storm, you could set this, a Gleipnir. They go for Heavy Storm, and you can be like Starlight Road. It's great for a lot of the heavy destruction in this format. Then you have Mere Force, because
Staple.
since Metal Raiders, as long as it's been out, allowed in the format, it's been in. Effectively, that's it. If you have any questions about it... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It seems that somebody... There's an extra deck. I normally would run it without Odin and Thor, but, you know, obviously. Because why not? So then, first off, we've got... Catastor.
Mr. Cat!
Catastor, usually you don't see him often. The only way you're really going to get him out is if you have, like, Vanadis and... Man, it's, I don't even think I can get him out. Can I get him out in this deck?
Yeah.
I can. I don't remember how.
Valor and some force.
Oh yeah, Valor. So by
That's
the
if you
rare
wanna use your
chance
Valor.
that happens, I could use Valor and a 4-star.
But it's always good because you run Monster Reborn, so, you
yeah.
know.
Plus, there's always just anything in general could happen. You end up with something of theirs. Never know. Brionic. It's Brionic, guys. Come on. Orient Dragon. I like this for in the scenario that you're staring down a big monster instead of a, you know, sometimes people have a multiple field, a lot of cards out on the field. I think Brionic is better. If they're sitting there with a beat stick, some synchro monster that's really got you scared, then you can just summon Orient Dragon, pop it out, done and dealt with. Black Rose Dragon times 2. Black Rose Dragon, as I said earlier, you can summon the Black Goat, use his effect to summon Goldfax. That's 3 plus 4 is 7. This is the get out of jail free card. Forget what I said earlier in the video. This guy gets you out of anything ever.
And we're
It's
using
great.
the exit.
You got 2 of them because 1 might not be enough. You can make them very easily in this deck. Scrap Dragon, that's standard fare.
Ulti.
It's a very pretty Scrap Dragon. I wish I had a Scrap Dragon that pretty.
You do, it's right there.
I stole my friends. That's my friends. I stole it. Stardust Dragon times 2. Because there's the Starlight Road present, so there's the summoning of that, and I think 2 is a good number to run because 2 is a great number.
We're going to skull raid that.
Yeah, we are. I'm sorry. If you don't like 2, you're going to have to get out. Trishula. If I have to explain Trisha. Basically, if it says Ice Barrier in it and it's a Synchro
It's
monster,
broken.
and it's not Dulorian, because Dulorian's for your little FTKs that you all have fun with, run it. Trishula, run it. 2, 3, 4. Next, we've got 2 Thors. These guys, I used to love them back when 6 Sam was big, because I had certain friends here that would run a 6 Sam deck. Shien's out, Shien cries.
Shut up.
Shien cries, falls over, and dies. Negates effect, Spirit Reaper, anything that you're worried about. Catastor. Catastor killer right here. Negates the effect, runs over it. They go home and cry to mommy. Next up, we've got 2
Sexy
Odins.
Odin.
Got the Ghost of Odin, as I prefer to call him, and then we have the Alti Odin.
I prefer to call it sexy.
Okay, well, you can call it sexy if that is how you feel about Odin. I'm sure he's not.
Oh, wow.
He's not going to return your calls. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. So we've got the Alti Odin, being all Alti and such because he's shiny and foily. 4,000 attack. Like I said earlier, the
Yeah, this guy is a troll.
he is basically. And if I felt like running Honest, but that would be idiotic. But anyways, Lance is in there. I lose 800 attack. Wow. Thor would go down to 2,700. Odin would go down to 3,200. If you're still going to run over them at that point, then I was screwed anyways. So kudos to you. Last, Leviair. This is a great monster. A lot of people like it. It's very expensive right now. How much is it right now?
I don't know, like 35, I think, $20.
Okay, well to me that's expensive. But yeah. 2 level 3s. Once per turn you can remove material to bring back a remove from play monster. Remove from play, is it level 4 I believe? Yes. 1 banished level 4 level monster. So the Vanadis is a great example of that. Banish that for Odin, you get to bring it back, mill more stuff into your graveyard. So now, pretty sure I don't have a side deck anywhere. So that's the end of the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. This is David from Teammate. I'm not going to foil the rest out. He did that, but I'm not doing the rest. It's too many cards. I got to pick those up. Thanks for watching.